Okay. Yep. What game could I possibly be playing? Yes. Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Genesis. Let's play on the Xbox 360. Wow, no option screen. We're just gonna go right down to it. Okay, well, time to make it a mission, folks. I don't like Sonic. I played this game about 20 or 30 times at the Post Exchange, Walter Reed here in DC. I don't like Sonic. I played it all the time because I read all the magazine reviews and everyone was losing their mind over Sonic. You know, it's Mario, only it's easier to control. It's got one button. That's pretty much it. But I haven't played this game in maybe 30 years, 20 years maybe, I want to say. I think I had it on the emulator, on the Kega emulator back in the day, but I don't know how I feel about this game. What do you need to know? You can run, you can crouch while you're running to do that, and you can jump. That's all you need to know, kids. You can play this game on an Atari if you had a joystick and one button. But why am I playing this game if every human being on the planet has played this game at one point? Well, know your history. Everyone's seen, you know, Godfather, right? Everyone's seen Star Wars. Everyone's seen, you know, I don't say Jurassic Park. Everyone's seen E.T. Everyone's seen these things. So everyone needs to play Sonic and figure out where you stand on it. If you like video games, you have to play this. Whoops. Okay, if you die, you really stink. You have to play this game. You have to figure out where you stand on it. You have to, like, are you Team Sonic or are you Team Mario or are you playing something completely different like me? Back then, I was playing lots of Tecmo Super Bowl. And, you know, on my NES, I was playing, you know, what was it? Castlevania, and Mega Man 2, and those games. I wasn't hyped for this game. I mean, this game came out around the same time as, I think, Strider and... Yeah, I think it was Strider, the Capcom game on the Sega Genesis. First 8 megabit game. This was basically run and jump. If you were 5 years old, you could play this game. If you were 10 years old, you probably could play this game pretty well. If you're an adult and you didn't know a lot about video games, you could do reasonably well at it because all you had to do was go just fast enough to beat the timer. Actually, the timer's counting up, not down. Whoop, okay. I'm an idiot. Ugh, I'm a real idiot. Okay, let's do this. Ugh, screwed it up. Do it right, Sonic. Nah, still not doing it right. Okay, that was the part I forgot. I thought there was supposed to be some kind of... Whoops. That's a continue point. I thought there was supposed to be some kind of... Yeah, see, I'm not... I refuse to advance till I do this right. Okay, I'm screwing this up. There we go. You happy? Oh, I have to go completely right. Good lord, seriously? Okay, I'm gonna have to press down, aren't I? Yep. Why did I think there was a why did I think there was like a springboard here? There we go. Yeah, there was definitely a springboard there. Ha! Yeah, that was what I wanted. The hidden item. I'll admit, music's pretty good. In a few spots, anyway. Okay, yeah, we're not going to talk about blast processing yet, because this is to be honest about what this is. It's basically an engine designed to scroll quickly, while not, while giving the character enough time to respond to what's appearing directly in front of them on screen. Okay, so unlike games like, what was that? Unlike like Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally, games like that, where you were moving so fast and the characters were so large you couldn't really see what was in front of you. The levels are designed to be speed run. They were designed so you could make these tiny little jumps, and then if you're really good at your timing, you can speed through them as quickly as possible. This isn't like Battletoads where you basically, the only way you make progress is by speed running it. Because unless you're able to respond very quickly, you can't make progress. In this game, you're able to go deliberately and slowly and explore, or you can do basically what I'm doing, which is doing a middle ground, which is not going too fast, but not wanting to dilly-dally very much. But I'm sure YouTube is full of people who know how to play this game because this is the only game they owned at one point. You know, they bought a Genesis, they got it for Christmas. This is a pack-in game, which was a great decision by Sega, actually. I think it was Chris Byanek over at Video Games Computer Entertainment Magazine. He said, look, this game is so awesome, Sega needs to get rid of Altered Beast. Replace Altered Beast with this. This is way better than Altered Beast, and I agree 100% with him. The Altered Beast is terrible. In fact, it's the perfect example of what game you do not want in your pack-in game. Whoops, forgot about that. Okay, that was the springboard I thought was there. Oh, I screwed that up royally. Can I jump over it? Yeah, let's try jumping over it. Oh, there we go. There we go. See, that's the part I forgot about. So again, cute little tricks like that, where we're about to speed run. You're gonna have a lot of fun doing stuff like that. Jumping over the springboard that gets in your way. Okay, that's a little cute parallax effect there. Light touches like that. Again, the graphics aren't especially detailed, and they don't have to be. They just have to, they're impressionistic. You know, you can see green, you can see brown, so you can always see the level and the path you have to take to get to any particular part of the level. You can see every platform in this game at high speed. So they did their homework on this one. I'm gonna be honest. They really knew what they were doing there, at least. They knew what kind of game they were making, and they did a decent job of tuning it up a little bit. We'll figure that out once I spend a few more hours playing it. But I'm not sure, man. I mean, this is the kind of game where if you're really into it, you can play for a few hours. And if you're not, you're just kind of like, bleh. Whoops, I kept forgetting that part. This process isn't hard. It's just I keep, whoops. I just keep freaking out. Whoops. God, okay, now I'm in trouble. Come at, bro. Yeah, see, come on, beat this when I was 10. This is not hard. I swear to God, this is not hard. This game isn't hard. It's just, you know, you just have to not freak out. Whoop. Okay, I got something. Don't know what it was, but I got something. Oh, that's all that was. Whoop. I'm sure someday I'll play Freedom Plan. I'll probably get it as part of an indie bundle or something. But for now, we'll play some Sonic 1, 2, and 3. Okay, man, I'm kind of distracted by the music. Bear with me. Okay, let's do this. Old ball and chain. Come on, yo. Why did I think that chain was longer last time? Anyway. That video evidence, I'm pretty sure it hasn't gotten shorter. Okay. Couple more, I think. Yeah, it's a pretty simple pattern. It's just, you know, just don't freak out. There you go. Again, any 5-year-old can do this. Ah, yes, the freedom-fighting furry. Sonic the Hedgehog. So again, if you know what you're doing, the game isn't that troublesome. Again, no load times, you know, no cinema cutscenes, just go fast, darn you. Gotta go a bit more slowly. Whoops, I'm not paying attention. I'm learning by doing. Whoop. Avoid him. Okay, we're good. And I hope you can appreciate in this video, you know, got about, what, 4 or 5 layers of parallax at least in this game. But of course, I always die here because I always go too fast and I hit the lava, so let me slow down a bit. Whoop, didn't know those were there. Whoop. There we go. So again, you can play both ways. You can go a bit faster if you want a time bonus. You can kind of take your time. Take it easy. Kind of explore these levels. This is why I always die. Okay, so we'll call that my research stream for Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a lot more fun if you know what you're doing. But I didn't do too bad for a guy who hasn't played in a decade and a half. Don't hate.